What's in your backpack? One of the most important purposes for creating our JCPS Backpack for Success is to work toward consistent standards and expectations for students across the district. A big part of this is that we will require each student to share, as part of his or her 5th grade, 8th grade, or senior year defense, specific artifacts reflective of his academic progress. We want to be sure each student is equipped to be successful at the next level. In other words, we want to know that each JCPS student is transition ready. First, as students collect artifacts for their JCPS backpacks to represent each of the 7 success skills, it is also important that these artifacts reflect a student's knowledge of and ability to apply standards in all content areas: science, social studies, practical living, and the arts, in addition to reading and math. It's really good, too, if an artifact demonstrates that a student is working across content areas. One artifact can even represent multiple content areas and success skills. In addition, to make a clear case for his or her readiness to transition to the next level in both literacy and numeracy, students should include the following in both their portfolios and defenses: the MAP, RIT, or ACT or SAT score for both reading and math. They should include student-generated goals and a thoughtful reflection specific to improving MAP, RIT, and/or ACT and SAT scores. If those scores are lower than what we'd want them to be, students should include ideas for catch-up growth as part of their reflection. At least one artifact for literacy and another for numeracy, demonstrating command and application of 5th, 8th, or 12th grade English language arts and math standards. Transition readiness for each student should be determined by looking at the whole picture created by a student's digital collection of artifacts, the transition presentation or defense, as well as other criteria determined to be important by the school. Making a decision about whether or not a student is transition ready should never be determined by any one isolated factor. That means a student's goal, when thinking about which artifacts to include in the digital portfolio and defense, should be to put together the collection of artifacts that best represents his or her readiness to move ahead. We hope you'll join us for the next installment of What's in Your Backpack.